Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we are talking about Warpath, and I wanna show you the way how to scout. I've actually assembled all the ways to scout area, and I will give you some hints on how to scout efficiently. This is mostly for the beginner players, but it will help the experienced players, specifically when they will get into the new town and they want to know more about the area and they want to scout everything as soon as possible. Let's go. So first things first, you want to scout all the time when you have free time, when you're playing the game, when you are available. There we go, microphone is better now. Make sure to use your planes at all times. If you're online, you can scout, like press that button and scout normally all the time, so you can see all the area around you and it will work, but in the long term it will take for you forever to open all this huge map, and you really want to open it as soon as possible. What do? I advise you, when you just start out, you can kind of build up some armies if you're new. If you're not, select your fastest unit. For me is this medium tank. It would be better to use light tank for that. Let's see if we have the light tanks. Yeah, for me the fastest tank is light tank of allies, so you can use that. And you can select the leaders that will make it even faster. So you can use Bloody Mary because she have the demon speed skill. Bam, and your tank is faster already. And well, actually that's it for me because I don't have any other heroes that are making it faster, but that will help it as well. So now you train up those light tanks and you will use them to scout the area nearby. Well, not really nearby, really far away. Let me show you. So our 4 light tanks are ready for action. Let me actually get the headphones so I can hear when they say that they are ready for action. And from here on, you want to zoom out and select the area far away from your base as far as possible. So if you start somewhere in the left corner, go to the right corner of the map. Let's go to the right corner of the map. I haven't been there yet. And zoom in as much as possible so you can see your heroes over here. And then you just pull the tank over here and you gotta find the area where you will pull him. And he will say something like acquired or when he will get an order and he will try to execute it. It might take a while because there is an ocean, so you can move a little bit more. You pull it and you click on the tank and make sure that he's moving. If he's not moving, you do it again. It might take a few tries. It can be quite troublesome, but you can do it only once. You have to do it only once, and after that you're good. For example, if there is a spot like this where you see your ally, you can move here. That will be easy. Or you can really try to move far away, like here. And there we go. The tank is moving. And what will happen that after some time your tank will go through all this fog of war, so all this map will be closed for you with the fog of war, and he will go through it to the far away area over there, and you can start sending planes from there. So how do you use the planes in order to scout properly? This is like how you unlock the areas next to you, next to the scouting areas, because you can't scout somewhere in the middle of nowhere, right? You have to have territories connected to your base. So what do? There is a small example here. I moved my tank over here, as you can see here, that's a small path of the tank, and now we can search the area next to it. So basically, what do we do now? After we explore that area, we press here, we press search, we send the plane, and the plane will fly and explore the area as it goes. So we can fly there, we can fly here, for example. And let's say we want to fly here. After that we will kind of expand to the different sides. But interesting thing is, when you do it like that, for example, we move to the north over here, right? And if we go to another pixel, another tile over here, you can see that the plane will go right next to the previous area and will uncover more of the fog of war as it goes. You can see that my whole map is punctured with that, and you can see that I have unlocked a lot of areas without actually scouting all around. That made it way easier and faster. Moreover, while your planes and tanks and everything like that is moving around, yeah, tank will take a while. It's better to do it for the time when you're not active, because otherwise you might actually randomly, where is it, the base, you might randomly fight someone, select all and move the tank back, and that will be troublesome. So make sure not to select it anymore and let him do his stuff. So yeah, that will allow you to uncover most of the map, and that's really useful for the goals when we have to find those command centers and nodes of the ravens, because you can see so much like that. Okay, that's one of the ways, but that's not it. After all, you have a thing in your inventory. Where is my inventory? Supplies. You click supplies. Down here next to your tanks, next to your army, you click supplies. You click other, and over here you have military map. Look at that, we have 563 military maps. What the hell I'm going to do with those, I have no idea. But yes, you can use them, and that will unlock the random territory, and that will help you to explore the map as well. Actually, I gotta Google. Let me know in the comments if you know how many tiles there are on the normal map, like how many tiles there is totally on the map, and we can calculate amount of the maps you need to unlock everything basically. But yeah, it will uncover the areas around the areas that you already have. Sometimes it will be randomly located, like right now it's connected, but I think sometimes it's not connected. So yeah, specifically when you just start out, that will help you a lot as well, because you will uncover a lot of areas really fast without using the planes, and you will unlock those resource nodes. Yeah, in order to find resources, you can press search on the huge map and you will see those glowing things. So pillage is fantastic for you because it gives you gold. Bam, free gold for us, 200. That's a lot. And there are those locations that have the resources, and you want to harvest those as well. The higher your level though, the better rewards are. Right now I already have cement here. After a few levels, I'm pretty sure we'll get the I-beams over here. So yeah, the higher your level is, the more resources you will find in those. So that's another way to get resources and unlock map. While our planes are flying, let me tell you about the map filters. Alliances, well, that's pretty straightforward. You will see all the alliances on the map. The color represents the alliance that they pick. So different alliances will have different colors, and you can see their maps and all that stuff. The red ones, when you just start out, will be Raven. They are like dark red, as you can see here, so you can distinguish red areas from everything else. And when you start scouting, if you see red, you want to make sure to scout around, because those will be useful for you later on. They are really important for the strategic planning, selecting the areas where you want to build your base and all that stuff. Search, we already told about that. Not yet surveyed is the areas that you can get that free loot. Plunder is gold on the map. It refreshes from time to time randomly, so when you just log in, zoom out and look for those chest things that will give you free gold. Resources, basically that's the amount of resources per area, and the darker zones basically are more rich, as simple as that. But usually the dark zones have a lot of alliances in them, and they kinda harvest everything over there, so I don't know how useful is that. Alright, we can see that our planes are flying here, and imagine that everything is covered with the fog of war that will happen soon, and as you can see, those two planes will uncover most of the lands as they pass through, and that will help you so much to figure out where to go, how to locate your base, where to loot, and most of all, that will unlock a lot of plunder for you. Free gold is always nice, specifically for the free-to-play players, right? So yeah, you can see it right here. If you have your base somewhere in the middle and move sideways on the corner of the map, you will uncover most of the areas. So we have that situation here. Our planes fly to the north, and as it goes north, it uncovers everything over here. There are a little bit of the fog of war over here, but you can see most of the areas as the plane flies by, and that is really fantastic. So guys, yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. The scouting, small tip, but that's a really useful tip in my opinion, because before I figured it out, I was scouting all around my base. As you can see here, it took me forever of clicking scout, and it was really not that effective. You can send your place overnight. It will take like, I don't know, 10 minutes to fly there. And after that, if your plane got to that area, you can send it somewhere else, like from this location to the south over here, and it will uncover more fog of war over here. But in the end, you want to fly all the way, like to see all the territory where you can move, because, well, I don't know, I personally like to know where everything is located. There we go, our planes are getting into the fog of war area, and guys, this is uncovering a lot of land, and I really recommend you guys try doing that. There we go, we got the command center of some guild, of some alliance over here. And yeah, after you uncover those blocks, you can move sideways, either horizontally if it's edge of the map, or diagonally. Gosh, my English is horrible. Yeah, or diagonally over like I did here. It's up to you. I would advise going sideways like I'm doing there on the northern edge of the map, because that will uncover most of the map, and that seems like the best idea for me. So yeah guys, let me know what do you think about this guide in the comments, and if you have any other ways of scouting the map in the Warpath, let me know there as well. I want you guys to check out the pinned comment and the video description for the playlist for the Warpath. There are other guides over there, and there are links to my Discord, there are links to my social media, and there are links for the BlueStacks version of the game. That way you can play it full screen like I'm doing over here. That seems really fantastic. It's way easier to scout like that for sure. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and make sure to hit that bell button so you won't miss any new videos. Share this video as well with your guild, alliance, and friends. That's about it for now, guys. Soviet out. До свидания.